Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. If it's about now, I get the, I didn't do it.
And what do you say?
I say, yep, I know you did. Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
You know what they say about reckoning?
I don't, but I reckon it's a lot like assuming.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
And what do you say?
I say, yep, I know you did. I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Not really.
Followed your case a little bit. You being
car.
a Macon boy and all. You might have the right to remain silent, but it don't mean I
You're
got
from
it.
Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in. Married the wrong woman. With all due respect. A real shame, that is. Yeah, whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is. Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. But that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long? This man once. He
Going on my
was
6th
the
year.
worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. He just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting. You might have the right to remain silent, but it don't mean I got it. Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop. That's government property. Regardless, and I'll be forced to zap him married the wrong woman. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. Man, that box never shuts up. Close. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. They caught the fucker red-handed. stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. About how he didn't do it. Believed it himself. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. People up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over. Good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious.
Oh, shit!
And before long, he starts kicking back to his feet like a fussy baby on the air. So he stops, having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mom. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me. Man, not even close. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Oh, I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so. This other time...
Hey, officer! Are you all right? I'm still cuffed back here. Drag myself out that window. Shit. Thirsty. Fuck. My leg. Hey, officer! Are you all right? Damn. I'm still cuffed back here. Looks empty. I need to drag myself out that window. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off. Officer? God damn. Looks empty. It'll be easier to carry with these cuffs off. Officer? Holy shit! What in the hell? What the fuck are you? Get away from me! What happened? 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 Just stop. Back up. What happened? 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 Get away from me. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Holy shit! What in the hell? What the fuck are you? Get away from me! Holy shit! What happened? 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 Get away from me! Just stop. Back up. What happened? 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 Get away from me! What happened? What happened? Make me do this! What happened? Skin's all rotten and he smells like shit. What the hell is this? Officer! Go get someone! There's been a shooting! Holy shit! Get away from me! Where are you? Ah! Don't make me do this! Hello? Anybody?
Hello? Anybody home? We need a little help.
Coming in. No ladder.
Don't shoot, okay?
I'm not getting up there anyway. Best let it the way it is.
Help!
Ah! Fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could. I'm not an intruder. I'm one of them. These people might need more help than I do. It's fake day.
Hello? Anybody home? We need a little help.
Jesus.
New message.
Coming in.
Message 1.
Don't shoot, okay?
5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out.
Hello?
Anyway, he's not feeling well
Not
enough
an
to drive
intruder.
back tonight, so we're staying an extra day.
One of them.
Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Might need more help than I do.
Message 2. Left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Jeez.
Message 3. Left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police.
3. New message.
It's 911.
Left at 5:43
We love you. Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day.
Daddy?
Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2. Left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
This place has been
Message 3.
ransacked.
Left
Just
at
about anything worthwhile is
6:51
gone.
a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you.
Hello?
We
You
love
need to
you.
be quiet.
Are you okay?
Daddy? I'm okay.
Huh?
They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
How old are you?
8?
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
This place has been ransacked. Just about anything worthwhile is gone.
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee. Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra.
Hello?
They're in Savannah, I think. You need to be where
quiet.
the boats are?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.